Good morning guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new video and it's about my travel experience from Dubai to Philippines, specifically here in Cebu. So I'm going to share with you my travel experience and also the requirements of traveling back to the Philippines if you're coming from the UAE. Disclaimer lang guys, these are all based from my experiences. I just traveled yesterday and this is my first day in my hotel nga akong stayhan para sa akong 10 days quarantine. And I made a list para masulti na ako tanan and ma-share na ako tanan sa inyo ha kung unsa ang requirements needed para maka-travel ko and to reach here sa akong hotel. Okay? Those OFWs like me who wanted to travel back to the Philippines, naaray duha ka requirements needed for us to travel. First is proof that we are an OFW. So, it's either our OEC or balik manggagawa forms, and the second thing is our residence or work permit sa country where we are working. And then the second one is the One Health Pass, which I will put the link below on how to do it. And we don't need to do PCR test before traveling. So, dili ta kinahanglan magpa-swab para lang mo travel. During the entire flight, guys, the flight was full. So, wala siya wala siya social distancing. It's like, tupad jud mo. Ang imuha lang jud is to take care of yourself, like don't remove your mask unless you're eating or drinking something. So ibalik lang jud imuhang mask and then sanitize always and avoid like it's so hard to avoid like mag-atubang ragay mo sa imuhang tupad. But then for me, I was just like facing my back sa akong tupad para lang dili mi magpa face to face kay wala man, you don't have a choice because the flight was really full. And I understand because a lot of Filipinos were stranded in Dubai or in UAE for a long period of time. So, I just pray also nga God will protect us na safe rata permi na negative ta permi sa COVID. So, to all passengers coming from or transiting from Dubai, there are 3 airports or flights from Dubai to the Philippines, which is via Manila, Cebu, and Clark. I will be talking about my experiences and the requirements when I arrived in Mactan Cebu International Airport until I reach in this hotel, my quarantine hotel. The first thing is, if you are arriving in Cebu, we have to register in Misia to get this barcode. I will also put that link below, or you can just Google and visit Misia, Mactan Cebu International Airport, and arriving on an international flight na adito ang link para mo-register. Para inigabot nato sa Cebu, dili na ta maglinya og dugay kay naa na naka-prepare na nga barcode. It is a requirement for us to do the swabbing in Cebu. Okay, and then they still required when you reach in Cebu, mag-wear gihapon ta og face shield. If you don't have a face shield, you don't have to worry because the airport itself provides passengers who doesn't have face shields. Okay, and you have to wear it all the time until you reach in your hotel room. And then when we landed, we were briefed first by OWA representatives, like they're informing especially the quarantine days, the swabbing procedures. Like on the first day, like the day that we landed, we will do a swabbing, but they will not tell us the result. It's like kuanra ka na ganing para lang to make sure that the passengers are negative, or if ever someone mag positive, makabalo sila. And then OWA representative briefed us again about the transportation or what we have to do after the quarantine. If you're from Luzon, if you're from Visayas and Mindanao. If you're from Luzon, you will have a free transportation, a free flight going back to Manila. It's called a sweeper flight by PAL. Ni ana pud to ang taga-OWA nga you can bring how many baggages free of charge, bisa so meaning bisag unsa kadaghan imong dala, it's free of charge. And then when you reach Manila, there's a free transportation that will take you to, if you're not from Metro Manila, if you're like somewhere in the north or south of Luzon, they provide OWA provides free transportation for all of you to reach your home, and they will provide bus from the airport to PT Lex. I don't know if I heard it right, PT Lex. And then from there, there's another OWA desk for you to coordinate, like on how for you to be able to go home. So for Visayas or Cebu passengers, there's no flight, of course. Kuan siya through ship, so magbarko. Provided gahapon na siya sa OWA, you will not have to pay anything for any fare. Just coordinate with your OWA representative after your quarantine. And then Mindanao. Sa Mindanao, they provided 3 flights for this destination to Davao, CDO, and I'm not sure if it was Surigao or General Santos. So if you are from those places, you have just clarify with your OWA representative. And then to those places in Mindanao that doesn't have direct flight, you will still have a transportation via a ship. So magbarko gihapon magpapauli. Like example, if you're from Iligan, if you are from Cotabato, you can still have a free transportation provided by OWA through a barko or a ship. Okay? So I hope I make it clear for you guys so far. So the last part of this video is arriving in the hotel. I was really amazed of how the hotel people and the OWA people took good care of us. Grabe ilang pag-asikaso sa amua nga mga pasahero, that it was like though there were a lot of process before we can reach our hotel room, but then they were so helpful, they were so accommodating to make the process faster and comfortable for all of us. And then especially when we reached the hotel, like before in my previous experience, naghulat rami sa gawas nga init, kanang init nga kapoy ka, and then maghuwat ka sa gawas dito ra mo gi-brief sa mga taga-hotel and then og sa mga taga-OWA. But then this time naami sa sulod, like comfortable kaayo mi while waiting for our check-in process. So at least very good improvement, guys. And then the hotel, I mean the check-in process was so fast, and when I reached in the hotel, I was also amazed with my hotel room. It was really spotlessly clean, though the hotel is daan na siya na hotel, like I'm talking about waterfront hotel. Before, in the 90s, early 2000, waterfront was like one of the best hotels in Cebu. I'm impressed with the cleanliness, with the facilities. Ang standard sa hotel na agihapon, like di man jud nako I cannot avoid to compare to the previous hotel that I'd stayed with, nga mura gani gimantiniran lang. Anyway, so tama na siya, naakay kanang they will provide you like towels, face towels, toiletries, soaps, and one more thing, the good thing, guys, they provide you also, like, since they know that you're gonna be staying here for 10 days, they provided dishwashing sponge, soap, and even disinfectant, like tanagaling, sige, Clorox. They provided that one, like basic lang for you to use in your 10-day stay in this hotel. And then they provided also an extra hygiene kit just in case you don't have extra. It was very nice for this hotel that still the standard of service is still there. So thank you. And unsa pa man, by the way, ang hotel said, guys, like pag-abot na ako sa akong room, the toilet was not flushing, so I called immediately sa ilang maintenance, and they were very quick enough to respond in my complaint. Like after pila ka minutes, they send their engineers, or not engineers, maintenance people to fix it, and then now it's okay and it's working. And then the second thing is I requested for a slippers because I didn't bring any, and then they were kind enough to give me one, so I have my slippers in my 10-day stay here. And unsa pa man, they provided a lot of bottled water. Like compare na sad nako, pasensya na, like last time in my previous hotel, like I think duha ra man tayo ka bottle in a day, pero karon they provided like 3 bottles of water, and then every time they serve the food, nadyo na siya water sad, so daghan siya water, you don't have to worry about water. But the thing is, ang rule sa hotel is you cannot accept or order food from outside, or even to send food from the people that like magpa-deliver mo og food. They don't allow kay as per kuan daw Department of Tourism, they don't allow food or whatever that is coming from the outside. Well, mo na ang rules, so ma-follow na lang ta siguro for our safety na lang po, di ba? And then, oh by the way guys, the food is amazing. Lami ang food. Naglawin ako, sorry. Sa lami ilahang food, in fairness. So thank you, kudos nga wala mi ninyo gimantinere og pagkaon kay food is life baya. So manambok jud ta diri while staying quarantine for 10 days. But my only concern in this hotel is that the Wi-Fi connection is very slow. Like I have to move or go near the door just for me to get a good connection. But if I am here near the window or in my bed, hinay kaayo ang connection. Pero other than that, everything was perfect. So thank you for our OWA representatives for taking good care of us. And for this hotel, Waterfront Hotel Lahug, thank you for your warm hospitality still. You're one of the best hotel for me. Alright, so that's it guys. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, just comment down below and I'll be happy to help you and to answer all your queries, especially if you wanted to travel back home as well. And don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell button for more videos and for more updates. Thank you for watching guys. Thank you. Bye bye.